I don't know. What's up, everyone? Welcome back. My voice is shot. I'm kind of got a little raspiness, little cough. The guy sitting fairly close to me on the plane was coughing all the way home, and I'm hoping it's just a sore throat from that. But it could be he spewed all that crap in the air, and now I'm going to be sick. Is it a little quiet? How's the volume here? What is up, guys? You two, look up here, look. Cool cow. Hey, you guys. Been there, done that. Oh, we are back. It is crazy. Less than 24 hours ago, I was still in Atlanta. It's been a wild day. I feel like I'm still there. Let me take this off. It sounds like we are of adequacitic nature. Being able to run into a bunch of people was really fun. Magnus Sluts. Oh, yeah. There's my buddy Dong right here. Bunch of buddies. Oh, you're all my friends. I love you all. I'm just bringing out people that I got to see when I was there. Burning Stables Forge, hanging out with Clayton, Kathy, those two. What's up, Crab Castle Forge? Thomas Connolly, Magnus Sluts, Ho. Clayton, Snail Trail, Dale. Hey, man. Nice shot. What's up, Clint? Stacy, how are you doing today? Stacy, Trish. We got a knife for Kathleen. If you guys were watching the live, we did something I thought was really, really cool. Kathleen wanted a knife. I went over. We pulled out a bunch of them. She got to look at the handles during the live and choose the one that she wanted. How rad is that? You don't get to be at Blade Show, but you still get to buy something there and pick between a few different ones. That was just a really, really, really kind of a treat for me to be able to, let me turn this off quick. To be able to do that. What's going on? Sorry, I'm back. But the trip was great, hanging out with the guys, hanging out with a couple of the Magnus Sluts. I met those guys last year, but we didn't really get to hang out to the extent who was in the live on Thursday. What was it? So it was me, Grateful Dong, Hate Nate. Sorry. Derek, met Derek. Derek is a really cool dude. I look forward to hanging out with him again. He's one of Grateful Dong's good buddies. Then Smocky Poo, David the Fifth, and Ian Coates all came over.
Sean Batts subscribed to the channel.
Sean? Welcome to the family. And then Fred, Hayden. It was a great time. We knife jammed. Just an absolute blast. The whole weekend was good. I'm not even sure where to start, how to go. We could break down the whole trip as it went. We could go straight into the knives. I mean, I don't even know. Whoa, that's the wrong one. Where's table? That one? Ooh, look at this. Can't even see them all. We can't even see them all, which is wild gravy. I checked a bag at the airports. We're kind of going backwards here, but whatever. I checked a bag at the airport. It had 28 knives in it. Yeah, and I thought you were going to take it easy, kind of budgeted it out this year, you know, and I was, and I am, and I did. Many of those I did not pay for. A couple of them were, member Hate Nate, Gracious Hate Nate. We did a couple giveaways. My nephew won one of them. Trish won one of them. I saw Trish several times, but then never managed to actually give her that knife. So those two, I bought a knife for Kathleen. I bought a knife for Kevin Smith and Knives. So minus those 4, I believe I am coming home with 24 knives. Is that a new record? I think that might be a new record. Derek is my boy. Dude, Derek is all our boys, bro. Dude's solid, man. No problem at all. I noticed you didn't have 2 very specific stickers showing on your haul picks pendant. On my haul pick, Paul, I didn't. The only thing in the haul picks was literally knives, Hanks, couple of coins. I have a huge pile of like patches and stickers and just a ton of that shit. And I that was not in there. But there are a couple stickers. I mean, I could go get them right now. Better Call Paul. Peanut. And then you've got the classic. Oh, I love Paul. Look at that. That Paul, long blonde hair. Perfection. That's called perfection, right? Sure. Tell you what. So yeah, I didn't have actually, because that would have just kind of been more of a mess, like my focus always is. And so I didn't really lay all that stuff out. I kind of basically just laid out all the boxes, you know. I did my best. I did my best. What's up, Sebald? All right. Did I miss anyone? I apologize. Trouble Bunny. Tired of it. Kevin Smith and Nas. What the hell? Kevin, I got a text late about the one that you sent about the lightning or whatever. I apologize. There were a couple places like when you went into like when I was in the Kizer party in parts of the building where you don't have service at all. And that text must have got hung up or something because I got it. I was already on my way home. So I think it was a day late. There was another knife. Kevin was looking at the lightning over at KC's Knives Fast. And I missed that. Donnie got to hang out with the one and only Donnie. Derek Reed 9079, is that you? Because your name on the other one was different. Is that the Derek we're speaking of? If so, I met Aries. There's Aries right there. Hell yeah. Such a good time. Several people didn't get to hang out with enough. Trish being one of them. Aries being one of them. We got to hang out a little bit, but it just, dude, that weekend wins. 5-star folly.
At _Cicero_ became a member. At _Cicero_ celebrates 9 months of membership. We held the line as asked, but your fish died.
Cicero, love you, bro. Thank you for 9 months. Appreciate it. That was funny. 5-star Folly's the one who picked me up, dropped me off at the airport. Thanks again, bud. Appreciate you. So he picked me up on the way home, and he says most knives he's ever had in his truck. 28. How cool is that? What's up? Dude, Derek. Absolute blast hanging out with you, dude. You should have got that chick with the finger pull thing's number. Tired of it. No, that's Sanford's girl, bro. Sanford's my boy. From Monterey Bay Knives. Donnie, I actually have many clones. I am everywhere. Consume. Catherine, what's up? One day I'm going to go to Texas or Atlanta, waiting on a limited edition WESN nighttime camo knife. That sounds fun. Yes, here. Okay, so that is Derek. Everyone, welcome Derek to the party. I'm not going to make him or say that he needs to chat all the time or anything, but he is going to be around and he's great. We got to hang out with him. Welcome him into the community. Dude is awesome. He bought a fishhook Damascus knife from Clayton that is probably one of the coolest. I don't know. You know, Clayton's making some great stuff. So, but it's a dope looking knife. Kathleen Smith says Casey's going to change the name on the Lightning. It looks good, but it's not out yet. Yeah, we were talking about it. He actually found another term, and we were talking about it's a little harder to say, but it's kind of an interesting word, and it's another term for Lightning because there's another company called Lightning, and so he's kind of didn't really like how that would, when you research or search it, it would kind of disappear. Thomas Connolly, Magnus Lutz Ho. I saw the KB Cool in someone's Blade Show live. Immediately bought the flame anodized titanium version from White Mountain. I used Lefty 10. $200. That's why we're here, kids. That's why we're here. Bring everyone together. Talk about cool stuff that we got. Tired of it, says she wanted me. You know, I mean, I don't want to, but I'm kind of, you know, I do all right with the ladies. Shut up, Dan. Dude. Lion, not a sheep. What's happening? Clones, have you? I'm still on the high. I'm still riding it. My voice is, I probably sound horrible. John says, good meeting all of you. Absolutely, dude. Man, community, I already knew and talk about how awesome it is, but this time around, this was like a faboosh. It was like it was just a beautiful place. Very touching. I mean, honestly, I am single, Sebald. But that's why I'm always like, okay, and back up, give me some space, settle down. Clayton says he can't talk still. Aries says, Lion, not a sheep, you have no idea. So much fun. Got to make fun of Kenman. Yeah. You might as well. Okay, breathe. Again, wish it was longer. Wish it could have been more time to spend with people. You got to really live in that moment and soak it in and enjoy it, because it's just fantastic. What's up, Cole Bunny? Get a knife. So what do you guys want first? There's Steven. Got to hang out with Steven for a while. Not as much as I'd like to have, but good to see you, Steven. I didn't even recognize him at first. He had his hat kind of down, and I'm like, oh, hey. And I'm like, oh, Steven, sorry. What's up, dude? Fed Harrison, got to hang out with the wonderful Mr. Harrison. Love you, bro. Great seeing and hanging out. Please help your brother spread the word. Weldon Carey got hacked? Kevin Smith, let me see my knife. So Weldon Harry how do we spread the word? So is there anything we can do? What happened? His YouTube channel got hacked? If anyone knows of anything we can do, I'll be glad to do it. That sucks though. How did it get hacked? It is like he just can't get into it, or he gets shut down, or Trouble Bunny. Apparently there were quite a few people I did miss meeting. We did get to hang out a little bit, a couple of times, but yeah, it was just wild. Trouble Bunny's definitely cool. We hang out right at the end too. And what was that? The Friday night? Thursday night. The pit's really fun. I did do the live from the pit for a little bit, just to kind of give everybody a taste. So much fun. So much fun. Okay, so what would you guys like? Do we want to go straight into knives? I guess I don't have that much time. You want like story recap? Should I save full story recap for like Tuesday or Thursday? You just want to see knives? You want a quick synopsis? Fed says he texted him and let him know he was hacked. So yeah, if anybody has any info or has any idea. Friday night in the backyard that you showed us, the boys chilling, proper Zen moment. We had a lot of those. And again, I do like to live in that moment. So there were times we maybe could have went live, but we were also just enjoying company. The last night, so Saturday night, we didn't stay at the pit too terribly late. I think we were home by midnight or maybe a little before 1. But then we were up talking. I didn't go to bed till like 4:45. So I went to bed at 4:45 on Saturday night. Woke up 7 something, took a quick shower, took an Uber to the show, was at the show all day, had a blast. Then Nate dropped me off at the airport. I flew home and got home last night. Dan, what do you think about touch knives? I love them. They're awesome. They're really cool touch knives. I did a little overview with them, so you'll see that in the footage soon. If you don't know, they have these beautiful handmade. It can be a flick out liner lock knife, or you can do a slide of the scale and it becomes an auto. Very, very cool. And the one I want is like $1,100, which not saying it's not worth it at all, but it makes it harder to attain. You got to kind of save up for things like that. I apologize if I'm a little sniffy and my throat sounds terrible. Lion, not a sheep. I'll be hooked after the first one. Gonna start a blade show savings. That's kind of, that's the thing. Anything you want to do, just, put a couple bucks away when you can here and there, and then see how you can make it happen. But it was an absolute great trip. Again, still soaking it in. Spent that first half a day at Kansept, so I got my badge. Got to go to the Kizer meetup. Got a couple of knives there. Maybe we just go through the knives in order of how we, Sabald says we can at least start. God, I apologize. But I think I might be coming down with the cough that the dude on the plane had, which sucks. Which really sucks. So what we're going to do is I'm going to take my smorgasbord, literal smorgasbord. I'm going to set it down over here. And first of all, we'll start off hot. I got there, obviously started bumping and talking to the guys, getting settled into the Airbnb. And the wonderful Magnus Lutz Grateful Dong, he had a gift for me. That gift is right here. Check this out. So first thing attained, Dalmafa Pro with this cool texture to it. Thanks again to Grateful Dong for sending or giving this to me. But check it out. Faboosh. Got a little kind of beard comb. Hopefully you didn't catch Ebola. I probably caught something though. Who knew Paul Munko could sing? Yeah. So at the Kizer party, Paul Munko actually did like 3 or 4 songs, played guitar and sung. And it was tight. He did very, very well. Amazing. Very impressive. It's a comb. But tell me this isn't the coolest little comb. It's just a nice little pocket slip joint. It feels really nice. It's just fun. Thanks again, Grateful Dong, Magnus Lutz Ho, #1 right there. Boom. All right. What did I get that night? I got to try to grab here in order. Well, we can do this quick because this isn't mine. We can do a couple that aren't actually mine. Grateful Dong also gave me this. Grateful. Very cool. All right, so this is not mine. This was a purchase for Kevin Smith and Knives. So we'll go ahead and look at that right away. This was one I just picked up for him. I'm gonna ship it out to him. Proxy purchase. Comb for my biker stash, right? So now I have to redo the biker stash and the beard so I can use the comb some more. I have to name the lizard. We can do that. We can do that. All right, ladies and gentlemen. First actual unboxing from a box from the Blade Show haul. Yeah, it is a bottle opener. Very cool. And it's got this tube on top of a couple potatoes. Blade BS Hall is a toy gecko, right? Oh, I have to name it Dan? I'm not saying you have to name it Dan. I'm saying Dan, you have to name it. Yeah, I got that. It just I see what you're saying. Dude, I almost should have recorded it. But Paul, dude, he did a Foo Fighters song and he did a couple originals. What was the other one he did? He did a Green Day song. But yeah, dude can belt. So Kevin wanted one of these. You guys all know I have and love my N1 Cornerstone. Hung out with Nick quite a bit. Talked to his wife and his daughter. They were helping run the booth. Great stuff. He has many, many new knives coming out soon with the pinch lock. So everybody pay attention because there's some models coming out hot very soon. Grateful Dongs is named Lemmy. All right, so we got the Nom Knife Works. There it is. It's the same one, N1 Cornerstone, but we have the crystallized titanium. It almost has like a blue jean baby queen. Wow. Listen to this. His is like a higher pitch snap. Tick. And mine's more talk. Right? Trick question. Lemmy is God. Ace of Spades. What's up, Clint? Matt Conklin. Yo. So this is for Kevin. Kevin, I like the snap on yours. That sounds great. So it's that blue crystallized titanium with the milling over the top. It really gives it this kind of almost weathered blue jeans kind of look. Oh, I dig it. Really nice. That is for Kevin. We will go ahead and just set that back in there as such. The other ones I'll leave out. This one's not mine, so I want to just keep it literally. If I'm stupid, I drop something or whatever. We're going to have that. And that is going to be being shipped out to Kevin. The upcoming Warney, yeah, Numb Knives is a Warney with a huge blade on it. Then they have a smaller one too, little chode. Also super cool. The other one we picked up, Proxy. This one's for Kathleen. Kathleen, you're still in here, right? So Kathleen really wanted the new Jack Wolf knives. This is the Gateway fixed blade in the sweet VHS. What's up, Jim? Good to see you practically everywhere I went. Back to work. Yep, I bumped into Jim quite a bit. It's funny how you bump into some people a lot. You don't bump into anyone, some people at all. I did see Jim quite a few times in passing. Same thing with Alex, Outdoor 55. Last year, it was funny because I bumped into him right in the morning when I got there. And I was like, oh, hey, good to see you. And talked to him for a couple minutes. And he was like, yep, well, maybe not see you the rest of the weekend because last year, we literally saw each other once and then barely saw each other again until the very end. And this year, he was like, yeah, well, maybe I'll see you the rest of the weekend. I think I bumped into Alex 20 times minimum. We talked and hung out a lot. Great guy. Outdoor 55 does some extremely, really well put together videos and content. If you do not watch Outdoors 55, really go check him out. He breaks some stuff down. He has some really good quality camera work with some high close-ups of like some sharpened edges and things like that. Never saw what Hogue brought to the show. I think I went through there on one of the lives, but I did not film a video. I did film a video with them last year. Tired of it, said any fixed blades. I honestly did not buy any fixed blades for myself. I do have two. One of them is this. The other one is a gift from Hate Nate. Edwards. What's up, dude? Good to see you. All right. So this is what we picked up, the VHS case for Kathleen. Jack Wolf knives. Out of focus. Boom. Rala, it's really upset. Why are you so mad at me? Why does it have to be like this? Nobody got to be like that. So here it is, the Gateway fixed blade. Again, this was super fun. They pulled out all of the purple ones that they had. They had 4 of them left. And then Kathleen got to look at all of them and pick the one that she liked. Nice little fixed blade. Comes with the sheath, pops in there really tight. Jack Wolf makes great stuff. Why am I yelling? I'm shouting. Kevin says he watches Outdoor 55. Yeah, everybody check him out if you don't. It's great. So this one's going to be going to Kathleen. Awesome that we were able to pick that up for her. Where is my... There. I did want to make the comparison because I noticed that right away. Here's the actual Gateway folder. So it's modeled after that, but you can see it's smaller. Blade is actually... looks like it's about the same size, but the handle is definitely smaller. So they chose that, which is fine. Because it does feel really nice. So that's my Gateway. So this is going to be going out to Kathleen, the Gateway fixed blade. It does feel really nice. Notice when I grab right there, it kind of falls into the pinky. Really? Really? Why are we doing this? Some days you feel like a nut. Some days you don't. And this stupid focus doesn't seem to like me. Oh my God, it's hot in here. AC still not working. I need to get that fixed. What's up, B&A? There you go. So as with the one for Kevin, I would rather just box this back up and make sure that it goes safely to them as mint as it is now. Am I saying I don't trust myself? Maybe. I'm just going to set those over, give us some space here, and we can keep going. I am going to grab, let me pull this up quick, make it easier for me to remember this. Like what ones did I get on day 1, etc., etc. All right, where is, I took a photo, I thought I did. I didn't. What did I get on day 1 is what I'm looking for right now. I know it was this, it was this, and it was this. All right, we're good. So day one, I made a few purchases right here. I don't think, oh, I did get this on day one. All right. So this was from day one. Matt Conklin just picked up the Kershaw Fix Mini Iridium. How's it feel? How does she feel? So 4 pickups. So I guess I didn't actually grab this first. First thing I did was this one here. I had, did I go on a break or did I wait until, I can't remember. Doesn't matter. I think I did finish. So I worked for Kansept on day one. And after I finished, you know, they did pay me. It was great. I appreciate the opportunity. They gave me the badge, so I got in early and stuff like that. So after Joyce paid me, I was like, oh, I want to pick this one up. What's up, Henry? And she gifted it to me. Oh, how sweet. So I did not have to pay for this. This is the Tenable Goblin. We have, I believe, 14C on the blade. And micarta on the handle. The regular size Goblin, but this is the Tenable version. So I have the premium Kansept Goblin XL, which I got in Atlanta last year. Kind of see the differences here. I love the design. Really fun one. This one's definitely one of my favorites. Big old beast with that frag titanium. Awesome stuff. And so I already knew I liked the knife. And this version from Tenable, they were selling these for $40. $40 for that. The action's perfect. Feels good. Works good. Tenable's killing it. Pick one up. Highly recommended. Then I finished my shift and I was like, okay, I need to go find something cool. I had the guys go over to Best Tech and see if they had any lefty Taipans, which they unfortunately did not. They did have a lefty mini Taipan, but I felt and held both the Taipan and the mini, and I learned, or I discovered, that I prefer the way the larger one feels. So I think if and when it'll be a full-size Taipan. That's a lot of knife for $40. This knife is fantastic. It's great. So no Taipan, walked around, ended up over at Gecko Customs. You guys know I love my Gecko Pictus. Many folks have the Pictus. I know I have it somewhere. Forget about it, Dan. Look at the new ones. We know what the Pictus looks like. Sorry. So I went over to Gecko, said hi, talked to him for a minute, actually started a live stream like right away. I was like, okay, I need a live stream. So I bumped onto that, got over there, started talking. Steven, what's up? Saying hi to the dudes. And then I panned over, and as soon as I saw this, I was like, oh, Snapdragon. What? Saw a few different versions and ended up picking this up. White Mountain just got some Taipans in today. Kevin ordered the blue titanium. Right on, dude. Taipan's a sweet knife. Holding it, touching it. I just want a lefty. So this Gecko blew my mind. I was like, yeah, I'm on board. Here we are. 2026 M390 Dune A3 DL. What? I didn't realize that was a DLC bolster. Tan canvas micarta, belt, satin blade. Boom. So that's DLC. Dude, I love this DLC finish. It's like a matte DLC. So this is the Dune. Oh my God. Look at this knife. I love it. Might be, I don't know. It's tough to say. One of my favorites. So this is one where it is a button lock. It's a button actuated bolster lock. So we have the bolster right there. We've got the button right there. In the right hand, you can just get on that bolster, drop it down, or you can get on the button, swing it shut. There you can see the mechanism inside of there. Pushing that lock down. Oh. How much does the Dune weigh? It's not too much. 3.34. 334. Wow, DLC on the bolster. Look at that DLC. Oh my God. That makes me really, I like, if I could get DLC in that finish, I'm in. What's up, Sergeant Maximus? This is the Gecko Customs Dune. This was my first official buy at the show. This was a gift from Joyce at Kansept. This was a gift from Dong. So my first actual purchase was the Dune from Gecko Customs. This thing is rad. Choke up spot feels nice. Index finger out on it. The jimps are really good. Action is great. Drops shut. Flicks out. Thumbs out. Has the fuller. Choice. That Bowie blade is hot. Right? All right, I gotta start being semi-organized. So there's that. As you folks know, or if you don't know, now you know. I did not bring anything with me. I did not check a bag. I tried to save a couple bucks. If I can save 50, 60 bucks and not check a bag there, that's more I can spend or whatever. So I did not bring any knives. I did not bring any pry bars. I did not bring any pens, nothing. So when I was there, I was nude.
At HateNate 704 became a member. At HateNate 704 celebrates 10 months of membership. Dan, chat, lava lamp, lament configuration, what the fuck buck, Voltron, and the tree of Kenman. Hi. Is this the afterlife? Are all knives free now? Well chit, nope, still gotta work. For real though, Blade Show was awesome.
Hate Nate, love you, bro. Magnus Sluts Hole, that guy. I already knew I loved him. I mean, I already know the guy's great. I mean, he's absolute fantastic, man. But being able to spend some actual real time with these guys. Hate Nate is just a straight shooter with upper management written all over it. That guy. Thank you, Hate Nate. Magna Cut level for 10 months. Magna Sluts. Oh, yeah. Let me grab this real quick. Where was that pick thrown up? On general? Thomas, we're going to have to Photoshop you in. Magna Sluts Ho, there we are. Hate Nate on the left, Dong on the right.
At On The Edge Eek became a member. At On The Edge Eek celebrates 5 months of membership. 5 months.
5 months of membership for On The Edge. How's it going, bud? I hope you're staying healthy. Thank you so much for 5 months. I just gave you a little click there, you might notice. Yeah, dude. On The Edge, 5 months. Much appreciated. So this is the minus Thomas. Imagine Thomas was standing right here. Magnus Sluts Ho. Now you know. Slick blow. If Nate isn't saving, then he's Private Ryan. Know what I mean? What a beautiful trio. I have no idea what I just said. Things are going well. That's good, bud. Good to see you. Okay. Back on track. I had no stuff. So I needed some stuff, right? Table. I already got a couple knives in my pocket, so we're getting somewhere. Went over and talked to my buddy Brantley at Big Idea Design. You know, I already love my titanium and my copper baseline bolt action pen. Any guesses? We have the DLC baseline bolt action from Big Idea, right? I did want the DLC one for a while. It'll be good to be able to match it with some different knives, you know, certain carries you do. Now I have 3 different things I can use to match them out. But I mean, why wouldn't you DLC coat a pen? Fred the Lug, what did I miss? I just kind of started. We kind of did a few stories, and then now we're kind of going into as the knives as I received them on the trip. It was great to hang out with Fred, though. Awesome guy, really good taste in knives, really doing some awesome things with the community, helping bring us all together more. So I got the baseline bolt action pen with the DLC. Boom. And I believe that was what I picked up for day 1. Let me look real quick and just make sure. Yep, I think that's it. That was day 1. Solid little grab. We had an awesome crew at Blade Show. Mick, we did. We did. I feel blessed. That's why I tell everyone, if you can save up and do it, you hold these memories and cherished moments. And I'm not trying to be like wishy-washy or whatever you want to call it, but maybe I am. Maybe I am. Maybe I am. What are you going to do about it? I absolutely had a fantastic time with all these people. They are really great. They're really great. Okay. I did get a couple of gifts from Hate Nate because he's an amazing person. And I owe him everything, and he's great. So Hate Nate did have a few things. He brought a couple fixed blades. He gave one to me and one to Dong, and he let us pick. I couldn't decide which one I liked, and Dong couldn't decide which one he liked. And I'm like, buddy, you got I will literally take either one. They were both different. What's up, Paul? Did I say hi to Paul? I think I did. No, I did. My brain is fried right now, kids. Of course I did, because he was like, show me the stickers. So Hate Nate gave us some fixed blades we had to pick from. Long story short, this is the one I ended up with. What is this from again? Tops or... Yeah. So this is the Tops Ivy Fixie. Look at this chomp. Look at how thick the handle is. What is wild about this is this. It's in my hand. Look at this. It's on one finger. Look at that balance. I'm swinging this. Like literally in your hand. It's like it. Do you see what's happening? I don't have any tape. My hands are not sticky. Tell me that's not wild. How often do you have a knife? Look at that. The balance is literally flawless. Feels good. You know, you can flow. Oh, I'm just kidding. You can flow with it. Super thick chunk. What are we looking at? 0.18. 0.18 thickness on the blade. Dude, that's wild stuff. Nate hooked me up with a fixed blade as well. Nate, He's like a saint. So, yeah, little tops, fixie with an absolute chode chonker. Love it. Love it. Very, very much. So that is right there. The other one that he had a few slip joints that he never carried, and he wanted to hook us up with it. Holy Moses. That is a chode. It's definitely a chode. So, ended up with this slip joint. Traditional pocket knives slip. You guys ready for this? This is wild. I don't remember what this is called. But this is a C. Reisner Cutlery, traditional pocket knives, slip joint. S90V jig bone or jig tight jig. What do you, is it still jig bone? Or just jig titanium. But look at the size on this thing. Look at the handle. If I grab all the way up here, look. Look at that. That is sick. It's like absolutely a huge one. How big is that compared to the buck? So you're talking comparable size to the buck 110. And if I was going to carry something, I would definitely, you know, no shade to the buck 110. But this is ridiculous. Thanks again to Hate Nate. But look at nice half stop. Boom. Just huge. It can't even fit in my hand. Hate Nate was like Santa. Just boom. I would love to rock a huge slippy. It just won't get carried. That's kind of one of the reasons that Hate Nate was like, yeah, I never really carry or use this or whatever, but I'm going to enjoy it. Thank you again, Hate Nate. It's not the whole River Jack. What about the Kansept 5th pocket carry 4-inch knife? Which one was that? From Kansept? I don't remember that one right now. Anyone want to do a trade? Want to know why he's got a Sig Hogue knife up for trade? 14-inch knife. Oh, yeah. Did I take a video of that? They had that 14-inch beast. That thing was so cool. I'll have some footage of it up pretty soon. That thing was rad. What's up, Sabald? Neil McKenzie got to go back to work. Thanks for swinging in, bud. No. So, Hate Nate, appreciate it. Very cool. Oh, I did miss. This was, he gave this to us right away, or was it the second night? Whatever. Also went over to Kubi. Oh, did I get those both on the same? I think I did. I did. I went over to Kubi, and they were like, "Oh, hey, I want." They gave me this little freebie from Kubi. Fun little chode rectangle knife. It's got the thumb square, front flipper, rear flipper, boxy. Good for, I believe I'm going to do a custom, as you know, with that white G10. We'll do a fun, maybe fade dye or something, and then I think I'm going to stone wash the blade. I think that'd be a cool little thing to do to this one. So they gave me this one to do a little custom job to it. Maybe have it for a giveaway or something. Pretty cool with the 2 finger holes. You get in there for a smaller, little budget-friendly knife, man. This thing works good. So they got that Kubi. And then he, you know, Kubi's definitely treated me well. Spent some money with them in Texas, and they definitely hooked it up. And they hooked it up a little bit again. And my focus. There you go. So he said, yeah, you want a knife for a giveaway? And I'm like, sure. What up, Rick's Knives? What up, Turd Nuggets? Donnie says he'll be live later tonight. And we'll all go try to check that out. Sean Batts, got to hang out with Sean a little bit. So Kubi was like, all right, I got a knife for you for a giveaway. So we're going to do a giveaway. I'm not saying it's going to be right now, but it could be today, maybe. We'll see how we do with time. But they had this. I thought it was super cool. And he was like, well, take it. Use it for a giveaway. The name of this, is eluding me. This is the KB Yondu. Or KB, not Kubi. KB Yondu double detent. So this is titanium micro milling M390 on the blade. Flipper tab only. What's up, Matt Maurer? Brashear Beer. How you doing? Going through the hall. This will be given away. Someone is going to win this at some point. But this is the double detent Yondu. What's a double detent if you don't know? Oh, I missed it. So one. All right. Don't fail it. It's not the easiest, and now I'm going to fail it a bunch of times. Boom, 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 boom. So you can give it a push out, and then right here, you're just going to give it a push, and it pops back closed. So there's no lock, right? It's solid enough, but you get in there and give it that little snap, and look at that. Tell me that's not cool. Boom. It takes a little getting used to. I haven't had too many of these. I have reviewed, I think, maybe 1 or 2 different double detents. Anybody like the double detent knife? What's up, Jess? Jesse. Jesse. What's happening, Jesse? Boom. So you just got to keep your finger out of the way. Push like that. Push like that. Damn it. Damn it. The KB Yondu was a $240 knife, says Thomas. Slap. So, yeah, one of you. We're going to set it up, make sure no turd burglary. But, yeah, one of you is going to win a $240 KB. What do you guys think about that? Thanks to KB for hooking that up. Magnus Luzzo. Boom. When you get it, though, that is just fun. There's 3 in a row. Doesn't that look cool? They are, it's a little bit work to kind of get used to and kind of figure out what it's all about. But it's actually pretty cool. So that is going to be a giveaway. Very exciting about that. Double detents are kind of fun. They are. I only own 1 double detent knife designed by Dylan Mallory. I got to hang out with Dylan. Great guy. Dylan's H2O. Bomb. Pick it up. Pick it up. KB Yondu is a generous knife from KB. No doubt. Thank you again, KB. Splitting Slices. What's up, Byron? Welcome back. Nice haul on the table of pickups. We're just getting there. We're just getting started. We got 26 knives. What are we at? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We got 19 more knives to look at. Wow. Tonto shape. Sleek look. Double detent. That is really fun. I got to tell you, that is really fun. I really like that. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to close up and kind of give us a little more space. The Dune. Anyone just getting here? Terry, what's up? This is the Gecko Customs Dune. Oh, how do they look at that DLC on the wow. All right. I'm significantly happier than I already was. Tops Fixie from Nate. Trying to get these in tight. My Big Idea Design DLC pen. Get that right there for now. Bow, bow, bow. The not quite remember the name of from Hate Nate. We got that Kubi. And then the KB that we're going to be using for a giveaway. And let's keep on rolling, right? So that was kind of early on. We can start getting into day 2. Excuse me. Early on day 2. Actually, I saw it on day 1, but I bought it on day 2, I believe. 57 people in the chat. Everyone give a like, give a thumbs up. Much appreciated. Just go ahead and just give a thumbs up if you like not watching commercials, because you will not see any ads on here. And so YouTube doesn't like that. So give them the thumbs up to kind of counter that for me to be able to, well, I'm going to keep doing it anyway, but at least keep in semi-decent standings with YouTube. I tell you. I'm sorry, excuse me. Laying low, had to set up the yard for summer, says Kane. Pool's up and ready. Baby less than 7 weeks. Exciting times. Exciting times, Kane. Kane Miranda. What Dong said. What did Dong say? Appalachian Ridge Runner. Thank you. Thank you. That is what this one is. Ha! I keep doing that. Appalachian Ridge Runner Beast. So I picked this one up from Best Tech. This is the Bahai. B-I-H-A-I. Bahai. Tell me this isn't cool. Little flick out, little thumb out, little front flipper. Maybe you want to top flip it. I believe it's 14C. Little G10 handle, completely out of focus. Little gold accent. This might be one of my new favorite little 5th pocket carries. This thing feels really good. Sick. I just love it. That top flip. And then the thing is, you put it in your hand, that choke up, boom, boom, boom. Pinky there. Full grip. Curled into the hand. Jimps, double jimps, ramped up, locked in. The little fixie. What's up, J1 Doobie? This was a gift from Hate Nate. This is from Tops. The Tops Ivy. And look, you can put one finger there and it just balances. Look at that. Perfect balance. Just a thick chonk. Thanks again to Hate Nate. So a little Best Tech Beehive. This has just great action to it. Super fun. Great little ripper user. I dig it. Oh, sorry. I did get a gift. Another gift from CJRB. Russell. I hadn't seen this before. Russell's like, yeah, take one. So this is another in the line of your razor blade knives. This is a button, a standard plunge button razor blade knife. They've got some little jimps and a little ramp section right there. So your choke up spot feels really good with those jimps. And then 3 fingers lock in, full grip, thumb out on there, jimps right where your thumb go there. Look at that, boom. And then you have the entire razor blade kind of out there ready to go. As far as the little razor blade things go, I ain't bad. All right, I'm pretty happy with it. So a nice little utility blade from CJRB and Russell at CJRB Artisan Cutlery. Thank you very much. Magic. Smocky Poo, yo, dude, it was awesome to hang out with Smock. Great dude, just just amazing. Everybody being able to get together and actually just hang out for real. So much fun. Even though he thinks most of my stuff is slop. Huh? It was awesome hanging out with you, Smock. For sure. For sure. Okay, keep on trucking. I also picked up these on day 2. Boom, boom. So I went over to CJRB Artisan Cutlery looking for stuff. They gave me that one for free. I bought this one. You guys all know Dustin. Dustin is a designer for Artisan Cutlery CJRB. He designed the Beast. Right? He also designed my unripened nanner. So he has some fun design style. Dude, you got a haul. Yeah, Smock. My check bag had 28 knives in it. I mean, yeah. They're not all crazy expensive, but wait, dude, KB, I had a little problem over at KB. The I mean, I don't know if it's a problem, but I got a lot of stuff from KB. Yeah, where was I? Sure. So Dustin, great designs. Saw one of his prototypes in Texas, and it wasn't available, obviously, the prototype, but they had them here. I got it. Dude, my check bag almost didn't close. I was afraid it was just gonna, what happens if it just broke? Luckily, one side has a zipper on the inside, so if it broke open, my clothes would have fallen out, but the knives would have stayed in the zipper side, potentially, but it worked. So Dustin design, it was a proto, it just came out. This is the, mouse bird. If I can actually, it's stuck. Boom, there it is. The Artisan Cutlery mouse bird. Let's see if you can hear it. Is that coming out on the, I know my mic has like audio noise gate. It's not like a ting. It's more of like a tink. Your KB problem I would like to have. So it has a floating backspacer kind of to help resonate it. Front flipper. Oh, Jesus. I'm going to be better at the left. Maybe not. Tell me the design structure on this. I just think this one is great. I really like the look of it, the shapes, the big old butt on the back there. Grabbing in, plenty hanging out there with that choke up spot. Ramped up poon with the jimps all the way up, the fuller. It's a button actuated liner lock. There was a crystallized titanium version. Something about this. The actual mouse bird is like brown with gold accents. So this is kind of the colorway to match the actual creature is named after. But dude, this is sick. What do I prefer, the Bestech Baha'i or the Kizer Microbe? The Baha'i all the way. No offense to Kizer, but this little thing is so choice. It's hard to hear the ting. Yeah, I apologize for that. Like I said, I got my microphone set up so that you don't hear like fans and background stuff, and it cuts out those smaller things. I'll make a video on my phone and it'll pick it up a lot more. But and again, it's not a ting, it's more of a tink kind of a sound. But I really like the way it sounds. Here, I'll try one more. Maybe. Nope, weird. Trying to hold it as close as I can, and also, yeah, see, if you hold it the wrong way, then you're kind of blocking off the ting. Mouse bird. This one might be my favorite pickup. And I say that as far as my favorite purchase. All right, there it goes. I went over to Luft Concepts. Luft. we asked him, we said, all right, how do you say it? And he said, Luft. It's Luft Concept. Luft. Luft. I had looked at this before. I went over to Luft hoping that their prototype SRCO was going to be available. It is still not available, unfortunately, but I understand. I picked up, I'd been looking at this Baxter for a while, the BXTR. The opposite of the titmouse bird. True. I got to call Fred. So glad to see he had a blast too. Dude, Fred's great. So Luft, Baxter, I saw one. The one I wanted, you probably all know if you're hanging out, you watch the lives, was the micarta. It had micarta kind of like this. I like that standard micarta. It was like a brown micarta, brown orange. I'm going to sneeze. Maybe. Excuse me. I try not to. I am going to get sick from that guy on the airplane, and that sucks. So I was going to get that one, and I was about to say, I'm going to take it. And then another one of those, like when I found this, I panned over, I looked, and I'm like, I sneezed all over all of them, and he said, you have to buy that one. No, I saw this one and was like, ew. So lighting, well, now you can see that. You see that in there, the way that has got this crazy depth of wood to it. This is the BXTR Baxter. Tell me this isn't sleek. Bless you. Oops. Action's really nice. Get past there, drop. Flipper tab actually is satisfying. I would consider maybe doing a delete on this. Just a sweet big old butt on there. Long, slender blade. This is D2. Well, from what I've heard from other people, is that Luft does a good job with their heat treat on D2. I don't have any experience with it. Look at that wood at that angle. You see what that's doing? It's got that shimmer to it. Subtle. But dude. Matt Maurer, love my Luft Baxter. This one's wicked nice. There was another one where you just see it and you're like, oh, whoa, what about that one? What's going on with that? Can of biscuit. Really, really like this knife. Big, long, slender, sleek, big butt. Depth of wood. Look at that depth of the wood. I got that depth. That wood goes more deep. Ken Shock. What's up, Ken? Everybody's asking about that fixed blade. It's awesome. That was a gift from Hate Nate, which is the guy on the left right there. Magnus Lutz Hope. I'll put my Baxter right there for now. This is from Tops. Tops Eevee. Thick as hell. 0.18 on the blade thickness there. Chonker. And I've been showing this because I've never held a knife that's like this. Look at it in my hand. Look at the weight. Look at me move around with it. I'm moving around in circles in different directions and it doesn't fall off. Metal Relic Art, what's up? Good to see you. Welcome home. I love the depth of the wood. Might as well sand it all the way. Slap. So there, my Luft Baxter. Okay, what else? Day 2. Greg over at SMKW gave me 3 of these. He was like, oh, he's like, I know which shelf this one will go on. It's jimped for your pleasure. So these 3 were all gifts. I did not pay for these. Actually, I didn't pay for these. So they hook it up over SMKW. They gave me some fun stuff. He was like, this will go great on your gas station shelf. Look at that, right? So we have the Rough Rider, American flag. That is raised up. The stars are raised up, and it has the Second Amendment written on the blade. So we have the USA Second Amendment gas station assisted open folder. Who knew I'd get a gas station knife? I didn't get to drive. We have fun here. What's up, Sabald? Robin? I didn't get to drive and stop at any gas stations, but I still got one. Thanks to Greg. He knew what I wanted. He was like, here, this one will go great on that shelf. The Second Amendment gas station knife. Oh, that's fun. Okay. I mean, it's ridiculous, but why not? All right. So then number 2 Rough Rider was this one right here. We've got a little slip joint kind of a bow trapper. The standard budget, but look at this. It's solid. It doesn't have any play. It's better than a case. We've got a kind of a bow trapper Rough Rider with a little hollow grind on there. Where is what made, Steven? Oh, this USA knife? China, for sure. Sebald, I'm doing great. Thanks for asking. If it makes you happy, that's all that matters. I'm surprised. Here we go. A budget-friendly Rough Rider, but it's solid. There's no play on that blade. To be fair, it's not that hard to be better than case. Yes, you're right. To be fair. And again, here we are. Everywhere you go, there you are. We have a Rough Rider. I feel like this is like one of their, I don't know what you call it, series. Kind of a fun, smaller little chode. A faux wood handle, flipper tab only, chonker. We'll try doing something fun and silly with that. And then I got 2 of these. You guys have seen, I've been kind of building my collection of them. They're kind of silliness, but I like them. We have the watermelon and the prickly pineapple. All right, we're just going to move these over here. Save some space for the wild and crazy. So I haven't even opened these yet. See if I can actually get these open without tearing the box so that I can actually do an unboxing video. These are just tough to get open. Mean Tangerine. You know we're going to juggle these. You know we're going to juggle these. No doubt about it. They have several of them. They're just fun. That one is thick. It's thick. And the tater tot with the nice micarta handle. You guys think I'm crazy? Because if you do, you're right. You're 100% right. Lion, not a sheep. What up? What up? So now I have 4 of them. Oh, I'm going to keep showing that in between every time, huh? I don't know why I like these little things. They're just silly little assisted open. So I had to. Now I have 2 more: the tangerine and the mean tangerine and the tater tot. They're adorable. It's just such a cutie, right? So there you go. Let's see if I can just go like this for now. Boom, boom. Juggle them open. We will. We will. Trust. No doubt about it. So thanks again to Greg and SMKW for just sending me some silly fun. I like it. Oh, there's another gift right here. This is actually on the last day from Trouble Bunny. Thanks again, TB. Come on now. Fun little Hank. I'm just going to set that aside for now. But that was a gift from TB. Also got a coin from TC Blades. Oh, I totally flashed that one. Totally flashed it. Let's try that again. Boom. Yep. See, it should be right there. That's perfect. I see a Dong beard comb. Yeah, anytime anyone wants to ask what's out on the table, we can take a quick peek. That was a gift from Dong. I love it. This never happens. It never happens. What? Thanks for that challenge coin. I got another one from Kizer as well. Little drop bear challenge coin, 13 years from Kizer. I got one of the Blade Show cards. They do a card every year. Blade Show Atlanta. Katie, lives were great. Thanks for making us feel like we were there. Especially my crippled butt. Give me that crippled butt. Dirty Dan. What's up, Aaron? Dirty Dan. Anybody else that's popping in? There's Trouble Bunny right there. KDK's cold is affecting his magic. Dude, I'm a mess. I apologize. I am literally a mess right now. Went to the Kizer meet. Oh, let me get to this one quick. This was a gift. I got another gift. I didn't get a curator. I should get a curator, huh? Jim says, love all the vids. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Try to just give the experience to everyone who couldn't be there like they were there. What's up, Wayne? Did any case knives in Atlanta? I did, Wayne. I got one, believe it or not. I wouldn't have thought I was going to buy a case, but I did. And we'll look at it in a minute. We will look at it in a minute. So this is a gift from Dragoon. You all know Dragoon. He's in the lives. Got that presence online. Guess what Dragoon gave me, y'all? If money was no object, what knife would you get? That's so tough. Francois Massine had some really cool customs that were hand engraved for like $3,000–$4,000. I would probably get a Donnie Bless Ripley. Give me a Donnie Bless. Kudos to Greg at SMKW for the toys. Yep, indeed. Dragoon is awesome. So Dragoon, he gave me something that you can't really get this. It's from Kizer. There it is. The Towser that I can't get. 154 cm Towser S. Y'all know I love my Towser K. And I've talked about wanting a Towser S, but they're not really available anymore. And Dragoon was like, dude, here you go. And I'm like, I would get a Demco custom. Mikey Bobby, that's a good answer as well. One of the nice Demcos, an actual 80/20. These are Richlight scales. Nice little texture on them. Thanks again to Dragoon. Now I have a Towser S. I love the Towser. Towser Ks are great, but a Towser S is just that, it's this shorter, chunkier, tons of jimps, feels good. I intend to use and enjoy that for quite a time to come. Another gift though, man, I was blessed. I'm not worthy of all this love. Speaking of gifts, one more gift. Urban EDC. This was from Hate Nate. He actually got one for all of us. So it was me, Hate Nate, Grateful Dong, and Derek. So we got 3 of them. They're the same. So we all have matching Urban EDCs. What is it? What and why do I have theirs? Did they mention a release date on what? What did I miss? Vicar says, not buying nothing unless it's Cold Steel Demco. Vicar, I need to tell you, you should not limit yourself to that because you never know, bro. There are some companies out there that are fantastic. And why? What would be the actual benefit to only buying Cold Steel or Demco when I can tell you there are tons of companies out there, customs, quality people making awesome knives. No reason to limit yourself on that. But I mean, you can do that too. That's fine. But why limit when there's such amazing people out there? You might as well put Laser Ghost on there. If you haven't handled Laser Ghost knife, $1,000 will get you a handmade, no CNC, no mill, sheer piece of beauty. Oh yeah, the full titanium Voodoo, Null Voodoo is going to be a sweet one. Wasn't available yet, but it looks great. Robin has a few Voodoos, and it's an awesome knife. And the new one, the full tie, it's sick. I'm learning. Tell me about the bad about Case knives. I trust you. Case doesn't. Like I bought this because I was able to touch 3 or 4 or 5 of them, find the one that I like. Did I run into Melissa? Several times, Jim. I did get one picture with her at the Kizer meetup, but I ran into Melissa maybe at least a dozen times. She was in both 2 of the lives that I did. I bumped into her at least once. She's a fantastic person. Did I get the Buck 110 Slim Heritage? No. So let's talk about Case really quick. Not trying to throw shade against Case, but I have a lot of slip joints. And a slip joint, like the Gateway, you open it up, you go like this. The blade does not move. No play. It's solid. Seams are tight. Fantastic tolerances. Here, we have a TPK. Oh, did I just get myself? I might have. TPK slip joint, same thing. Blade, no play, solid, smooth. Tolerances are perfect, right? We can even go into Rosecraft. You got a Rosecraft slip joints. Rosecraft are very budget friendly, solid, open. Look at the tolerances, smooth, no play, fantastic slip joint. ABW Slippy, USA made, Magna Cut and titanium, solid, great sound, excellent, no play, good tolerance, gorgeous. These are slip joints. Now let me grab a couple Case. I got 1, I got 2, I got 3. I got at least 5 or 6 Case knives. Every single one of them is the same. You open it up, there's a little bit extra gap right there. The blade wobbles back and forth. You can see that. Here's another one. Medium. Damn. A little sweaty. Poor tolerances. Huge wobble on the blade. Wobbledy gook. Is the Magna Cut heat treated? What? It has to be heat treated. What do you mean? What do you mean? There's so many good knives. It's an overload, Josh. You're 100% right. What's up, B Shady? So Case knives tends to be just not quite the tolerances that I like, and they don't seem to care. The thing is all they need to do, literally, all they need to do is spend an extra prototype. They've got a design. They spend an extra prototype to tighten the tolerances, quality control it and make sure that they're good. But they don't. They design it and they just ship it out because they don't care, because they already have a huge following. And to them, it doesn't matter because they still have the following. But the thing is it's boom. Thomas meant, yeah, or what's the HRC of the heat treat? I don't know, but what I can tell you is there are a lot of people that have an ABW slip joint. They sell out right away, and they continue to sell out because the people that buy them love them. They work great, and everybody seems to enjoy it, and they keep making them and selling more. So that is a good sign. Got sucked into buying a case Crossroads. It was the worst S35 you've ever had. Interesting to know. I walked by, Loot had just bought one. And so I decided to pick them up, test them out. And I ended up, they're mostly for collectors or light users. So this is the case XX Crossroads with S35VN. This one is solid, but look at those tolerances. Look at how that curves there, and there's these gaps. But it's a solid blade. So the blade is centered. It does have a snap to it. And then when I go like this, it is actually solid. But I had to pick up at least 4 of them before I found one that was. But here it is. This is the case XX Crossroads S35VN. Little slip joint. Nice little half stop. They were show special, so they were on sale, which is another reason I picked it up. And it's got a cool little look. I like it. And I wanted to test it out. To me, it was like, okay, I have an opinion on case. I've had some, but I don't have any that have an S35VN blade. So I figured I'd try it out. And Dirty Dan is right. The cut through is way cooler than the nail nick. That full cut through is great. When you go to sharpen it, you'll see just how soft it is. That could be true, Josh. I will give the fact that make case great again, right? That sometimes heat treat from batch to batch isn't always the same. So not saying that one of them is going to be good. Maybe this one's just like yours. I don't know. But it is possible that you might have gotten one that didn't have as good of a heat treat as another one. I might have gotten the same. I might have got a better one. We don't know. The only way to know is to test. And I'm willing to purchase here and there, check some stuff out. Again, if you were to ask me before I left, hey, you going to buy a case when you're there? I would have said no. I would have said no. I wouldn't even have had to think about it. I would have said no. Case is shit. I have 4. They're honestly not worth the money. I no longer carry the case knives that I have. I hope yours is perfect, bro. You know, you never know. And to me, I'm willing to take that. I'll hit that, or I'll take that hit on the price so that I can now get one in my hands. We talk a lot about knives. It's worth it for me to then pick one up, test it out. Especially if I went like this and I was like, ooh, actually, this one feels really nice. This one feels really nice. Rick, we already looked at the numb. I'll show it to you real quick. I'd hit that. I'd hit that. Josh says he'd send me mine to compare. We'll talk about that. That's certainly possible. I put the numb knives one away because it's not for me, and I'd rather keep it mint. I'm so sorry. Sorry. I'm going to be sick. That sucks. But this is for Kevin Smith and Knives. This is the Numb Knives N1 Cornerstone. His has a clickier snap to it. How can Case sleep at night knowing they sell? Because they don't seem to care about doing that extra step. They could tighten the tolerances up in the design and then they would all be good. Crystallized titanium Cornerstone N1 from Numb Knives. This is for Kevin Smith and Knives. As I cough all over it. I'll wipe everything down in a day or two and make sure that it's taint free. I said that. Inconsistent heat treat, no good. Cold steel never fails. Put your life on it. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know if I'd put my life on it. Blue crystal tie. That's correct. Dirty Dan. Josh Branson's proxy came through. That's gate. That's gate. Gate. It's gate. On a bet of cash, baby. First case I've seen in a while that I'd actually consider buying. Yeah, again, to me, I bit the bullet. I'm going to test it out, and we'll see. I'll give you my full opinion. Rick got his N7 tonight. Awesome. KDK, eat raw garlic mixed with honey. Actually sounds like a good idea. Spray COVID on the knives you pick for people shipping them out. Josh, what did you get? Maybe drink some or eat some ginger. Yeah, I'm going to try some stuff. Heretic, Aaron. Heretic's expensive, and man, I have not had good experience with their people. I have not had, I don't need to get into it right now. In your opinion, what's the best old-timey slip joint to get? And you want it to look old-timey? TPK, traditional pocket knife, C. Reisner Cutlery, Kentucky Holler Jack. 154 cm. Look at those tolerances. Smooth butter, solid blade, 154 cm, bone, nice half stop. That's what I recommend. If you just want to get an awesome slip joint that may not look as traditional, get the ABW slip joint. Look at that Magna Cut hollow grind. Textured titanium. Snappy, fun. Definitely not a traditional look, but a slip joint that is awesome. Derek Reed, which one do you like? This one? Dude, I love this knife. This is an awesome slip joint. KDK must be important. Everyone's gifting him knives. I appreciate everyone. I am definitely not worthy. Okay, we got sidetracked. The Hate Nate gift, the Urban EDC. All three of us got one. Look at this knuck. Boosh. Brass. So we all have matching brass knucks. And I'm going to shipwreck them. So I'm going to do a triple shipwreck. Ew. Ew. Been after an ABW slippy for a minute. If anyone's even remotely interested in the ABW slip joint, as soon as they're available, I recommend buying one. They're awesome. Speaking of Numb, that big Warney that's coming is sick. Yeah, the new Warney from Numb is the same kind of style with the pinch lock. Here's mine, except for it's like an inch bigger than this thing with the big old Warncliffe on it. It is dope. Cool, but ew. Everyone gets the same knives. I don't know about that. I get a lot of different stuff that a lot of people don't get, and there's a lot of people who get some stuff. It also depends on your price. That's a nice pinky ring. So that's got a nice weight to it. Thanks again, Hate Nate, for the gift. We're all going to have matching shipwrecked knucks pretty soon. I guess I can leave this out too. We're going to have to start. I'm going to have to switch to this one. All right, now we're getting somewhere. Boom. Boom. Get a little more spatial on the table. Like this. All right, we're getting somewhere, right? Good, good, and good. Yes. Sweet Jesus, yes. Most people don't buy the same knives as Trouble Bunny. Yeah, everybody has some different tastes, and so it's cool. It's like that's why you get to see some variety and you're like, oh, that's perfect for so-and-so, or that's perfect for me. Anytime if anyone's like, show me one We can pick one up and kind of show it off quick if you just showed up or whatever. Artisan Cutlery CJRB Keenison collab is going to be fire. Truth facts. Anyone get a chance to see the Katua Wicked Allura? I don't know if I did. And J1 says ABWs or Slippies are available at Lone Star right now. Check it out. Okay. And we continue. This. So, went to the Kizer meetup. Thank you to Bill and Neil and everybody at Kizer. Great guys. Paul's a terrible liar. Let the KB unboxings begin. We are literally almost there. They're right there. We're going to do these 2 Kizers quick. So I went to the Kizer meetup, which was very cool. Thank you so much to Kizer and all those kids there. So this was the gift for everyone that went. Got a nice little triple pouch, which is this is actually a really nice smaller pouch. I dig that a lot. And this was the gift. Can anyone look this up, remind me, or does it say? Oh, it says on the inside, and I can't read in there because my eyes don't work, and it's in there. I hope there's a KB Venom in there. Josh. Love the Nux. Might have to grab one. Kevin, they're really cool. Yeah, well, it's not a brass knuckle. It's a bottle opener. See, there's a notch right there. This is a bottle opener. So this is a paperweight bottle opener. Totally legal. I'm just weird, and that's all the time I've got. Later, folks. Later, B Shady. Thanks for hanging out. This is the Aura. Kane, are you saying what the name of this is? So thanks again to Kizer. I apologize, I don't remember the name right offhand. Josh, it's why I'm here. We're getting there, Josh. I apologize for making you wait. Nebula Camo Carbon. Great knife. Titanium. Nebula Camo Carbon. Actually, hold on. Let me take a look here. The Aura S45 VN. Styles, Kizer, and some other collab. It says ARA in there. 14 of 80. So I got number 14 of Amy. The Temu Taipan. It's designed by the same designer, Paul, and it costs more than the Taipan. So no, it's just a bottle opener, sir. It's just a bottle opener that happened to be, yeah. I don't know how it caught him in the face like that. So yeah, thanks again, Kizer, for this little gift. A nice little flipper. It's got a good style to it. I'm not usually into this carbon stuff, but that looks nice. But this right here. So they did some giveaways. And the giveaways on your invite card, there was a number. They did some drawings. And Lon, that's not Jonathan Styles. It said, isn't that, what did I, there's 3 logos in there. Yeah, one, it's Kizer, Styles, and one other one that I don't know that logo, but it's a triple design. I don't think I got a single knife that Dan got this time, says Fred. So they did a few drawings, right? And so one of the drawings, it's like all the people there had the invite card. And so one of the drawings was, there was like 10 of them. Kizer was giving away a bunch of knives, very cool of them. And like the 4th or 5th one was one of the Kizer reps got drawn. And it's like, the Kizer rep went in and everyone was like, rigged, oh, it's rigged, rigged. And so he went up and he redrew and then gave it to someone else. which was cool. And then the last one was also, it was Bill. You guys know Bill from Kizer? He's the one who got drawn. And so we're all like, oh, rigged, rigged. And he goes up and he grabs it. And then he just turns, he looks at me, and he just hands it right to me. And so, of course, what did I do? I stood up, I grabbed the mic. I was like, thank you all very much. And I gave like a little 20-second speech. Got everybody laughing. It was really fun time. Great people. But I got this. So let's check it out. Wow. We're talking bagged. Oh. So this is the Serpentine, Jonathan Stiles, L-Max DLC matte blade, titanium micarta frame lock, gold accents. So this is kind of the newer Milita version. If you look at the regular Milita, you can see the differences in the handle shape. Very similar, yes, but that handle shape changes it up. No way to take the knife apart. What are we talking about? Oh, your Milita pocket clip broke. I bet there's a way to do it. If anyone has an idea. So yeah, this is the Serpentine matte DLC L-Max. Look at this. This is a joint Munko and Styles design. Look at that. This thing is sick. So thanks again to Kizer for an absolutely amazing gift. Holy shit, 616 already? Wow. We got to keep rolling. I got to finish before it gets too late. So, dude, drop shut like a monster. And then there was KB. Good Lord. I went over to KB. As you guys know, they do make some fun knives that I've been enjoying. And they hooked it up. They gave me a good deal. I definitely gave them some money. Not going to tell you. But I can tell you that they took care of me. I did not get anything for free. Well, they gave me this one for free. For those that didn't see it, this is the KB double detent. And now I'm failing. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. So that's going to be a giveaway. So KB, I fell in love with some stuff, picked a few things out. I think the giveaway was a joint Munko Styles design. This one. If the blonde locks, damn it. Why do I have to go bald and have brown hair? It's, dude, Paul, you look great in blonde. Or you do. You do look great in blonde. Fred, shh. Fred, shh. I paid them. Ooh, wrong one. I'm going to save that one. Did I go the wrong way? All right, let's go here. So, boom. KB number 1. What's this one called again? I apologize. Protocol. So this is the KB Protocol. Boom. M390 titanium drop shut. Look at this. Fed's like, I saw it. KB Protocol. Boom. I love this one. This one is really cool. Just a chonker beast, M390 titanium. Drop shut, front flipper is fun. The flick out is a little harder with that lock bar, but not so much that I didn't like it. Boom. Protocol is cool. All right, number 2. What's up? Ed's been in here already, though. Fed, what's up anyway? But yeah, Mr. Harrison. All right, next up is the KB stroller. This one, what does this retail for? 3. Wow. Okay. Okay. Shit. This KB stroller, we're looking at DLC coated CPM 20 CV 80s camo carbon inlay. Front flipper. Looks like KB's trying to do the Tucson game, but with better quality. Totally different. Yeah, oh, man. I'm sweating in here. It's hot. My AC's not on. The front flipper action is really nice. Also the rear and the fuller. So we have a bolster lock, or kind of a partially covered frame lock with that DLC coating. Front flipper, super snap. That's probably my favorite one on this. 80s camo carbon, I'm not always huge into, but this looks great. And look at that DLC on there. Not as shiny. All the jimps. Look at the jimps on the handle too. Boom. So you're here like this. Look at that. Nice and grippy. Jimps for days. Fantastic feel. That is the KB stroller. Oosh. Get them all out here. Let's get them all. Get them all out. Like I said, I went over to KB and well, they, like I said, they did give me a good deal, so I went a little nuts, which is great. Next KB is the Mantra M390 silver bead blasted titanium. Any word from Weld and Carry? Yeah, let's try to figure that out. Still want a laser ghost. Jake, I still want a laser ghost. Yeah, that's a good piece. Quite the haul, Kenman. Thank you, Robin. I wish I could have got that Voodoo, man. Although I don't know if I would have been able to afford that price tag, but boom. So frame lock, if you get up high on it, you can't flick it, but if you get down right, you can flick it out with the left. I love the warning on here. I'm horny for the bony. The 80s does look good. No doubt. Now that's a horn cliff. It's got this kind of poppy, hollow, snappy sound to it. Just spoke to Weld. He set up a new channel just in case. All right, so we'll try to help him out. How much were the Voodoos in full tie? They didn't give a price, Apex. They didn't have a price yet. But I'm sure they're going to be more than the regular ones. Taylor choice. So this is the KB Mantra. Another M390 in titanium. Look at that warranty. Look at those jumps. Super fun. And we are now at the last knife. We've made it to the final. This is the Venom. So this is also the same designer that made the Best Tech Taipan. If you look at the blade, the Taipan blade is actually very similar. So we're looking at full crystallized titanium wrap all the way around. What is the, I don't even know what the blade is on this. Does it say right there? S90V. So we have a hollow ground S90V and full crystallized titanium button liner lock, thumb studs, flick and hole. I hate the Taipan blade shape. Dirty Dan, I love the Taipan blade shape. Everybody's got different tastes. Sometimes you want more of a warny, you want more of a traditional. I love blade shapes like this, especially. I also love blade shapes like this. But I'm a knife lover, so it doesn't take much to satisfy me. Look at the Baxter blade. Boom. Tell me that one's not sick. Mick says, everyone join Weld's other channel in case. I'm sure YouTube will help him out. We're going to get it taken care of. So yeah, the looks like the most expensive knife on the table today by a lot. Excuse me. I'm sorry. So here's the Venom. Boom. Feels really good in the hand. Mick Ranger. I suggested that one. I love the Venom. I really wanted a Taipan. Couldn't get one. Definitely kind of started to fall for this. Action's great. Got the exact, they had the green one, they had the purple one, but this green for the Venom, look at it. Look at it. See how it, the shifty? Is the Baxter the brown micarta? Top left. Oh no, this is the Goblin. This is the Tenable Goblin. This is a $40. Well, I don't know, they might be 50, not at the show. So that's Tenable Goblin. Luft Baxter. And this is wood. Look at this wood. My lighting doesn't show it off as good, but if I do this, you can see it. Which one looks sick, Sabal? The Baxter? Yes, it does. Look at that. Yeah, this is wood. I was going to buy the one that had the micarta like that. And right when I was like, I'll take it, I looked over and I saw this one sitting there and I was like, oh my God. Pinar alert. Yeah, I would consider snipping this. But if you snip this one, what would be, Paul, what would you do? What do you do with a black blade, Paul? You snip the tip and then what do you use to cover up the snip so that it doesn't look weird? Oh, Sabal says the green one. The Venom. So yeah, this was a show special. Wow. 468. Good Lord. You asking for my trade secrets? I'll send you an NDA. Love you, Paul. That's the Venom. Boom. All right, let's go through them again real quick. We've got the folding comb from Grateful Dong. We have the gifted Tenable Goblin from Joyce. I've got the Dune Gecko Customs DLC bolster Dune with the button lock slash bolster lock. Paul's trade secret is a Sharpie. That was a good evil laugh. We got the Tops gift, the perfectly weighted Tops Chonker 0.18 gift fixed blade from Hate Nate. We have the, what was this called again, guys? Appalachian something. C. Reisner Cutlery slip joint S90V jig titanium gift from Hate Nate. We have the Kubi unknown. Maybe it says on there. Kubi gift that I'm going to do a customization with and give away at some point. This one here is another gift from KB. This is the, oh, my battery died. Hold on. This is the KB Yondo double D10. So you open, damn it, I've been failing it. Open, close. Why am I not getting it now? Boom, there it is. Double D10. Very, very cool. We have the Bestech Baha'i. This is definitely one of my favorite new smaller knives. Nice choke up, great little jimps on there. We got a CJRB, I don't know the name, but it is a utility blade. What's really cool about this one is the angled up jimps for your index finger there. And then for good cuts like that, full grip. And then the angled jimps right there for the draw cuts. Button lock. One of my favorites right here, the Artisan Cutlery mouse bird with the floating back spacer, button actuated liner lock, nice ting to it, front flipper action. Might be one of my favorites.
Sean Glaze subscribed to the channel.
Thank you for subscribing, Sean. Welcome aboard. Maybe not that knife. But a double D10, it's fun. It's definitely fun. Well, this is going to be a giveaway, Sebald. We're not doing it today. We don't have time. But this is going to be a giveaway. It's like a $240 knife giveaway from KB. Thanks again to KB. We have the Luft Baxter. I luffed this. Boom. Thanks again for subbing though, Sean. The unbelievable, I bought a case knife. I would have never bought a case knife, but I did. What was this again? Case XX Crossroads Slippy S35 VN. I bought it to do the test. I don't like case. But this one felt solid and it was on a good price. And I wanted to test out their S35 and see if like, okay, if a solid one, does it stay solid over time? It was worth it for me to invest for the test for all of you. Dragoon gifted me a Towser S. Thanks again to Dragoon. Classic Towser S, no longer available.
At DanStan_EDC became a member. At DanStan_EDC celebrates 9 months of membership. Was very cool seeing your lives. Thanks for streaming. It meant a lot for us at home.
Thank you, Dan Stan. That's the point. This is a family. I want to be a tight-knit community. And anytime I can help bring someone somewhere, I will. Was able to help Kathleen pick out a specific knife during a live stream. That's what it's all about. It's amazing. Got a DLC coated Big Idea design bolt action pen. Thanks again to Brantley. Gave me a nice little discount on that. But I got myself a DLC pen. Greg over at SMKW.
At Kevin Smith and Knives became a member. at Kevin Smith and Knives celebrates 17 months of membership. What a hell.
Thank you very much, Kevin Smith and Knives. 17 months at the D2. What the hell? Thank you so much. And Dan Stan, thank you for the 9 months at the D2 level. You guys are great. I appreciate you. Greg over SMKW hooked up a little Trapper backlock, which is crazy because this is a budget-friendly Rough Rider, and it's solid. So that's quite interesting. He gave me is like, this will be perfect for your gas station shelf. The Second Amendment assisted opening USA. I love me some stupid gas station knives. That's going to just go great. Got a couple more of the little minis. They have so many different fruit and flavors and stuff. We've got the Mean Tangerine and the Tater Tot. Fun little assisteds. Another little folder. Unknown from Rough Rider. Maybe we'll try to customize that. Polish a turd. 2 gifts from Kizer. This was the Kizer meetup gift. This was the prize, the grand prize that I won. That new Kizer, what's this called again? I apologize. So many knives, it's hard to keep them all. Where did I put the box for them? What was this one called again? Anyone? Anyone? Well, shit. Oh, it's right there. Serpentine. DLC coated Vanex Serpentine. And the 4 Kubies. We got the Protocol, the Stroller, the Mantra, and the Venom. Look at the drop. DLC on the Stroller. CPM 20 CV DLC matte coated with the 80s camo carbon. Snappy front flipper. The Mantra. Crisp, clean, no caffeine. Spent my entire knife budget in right here. And then the KB Venom. Remember, folks, I don't have a ton of money. I don't get a lot. I'm just a humble little guy. I will be, you know, they did give me a good discount. They took care of it. So know that. Magnus, let's hope. KB Venom. All right, everyone in the chat. What's your favorite? What's your favorite? Which one did you think I did the smartest move on? Did I only go to the K? Yeah. Kubi, Kansept, KB. That's funny. That is funny. Artisan Cutlery, Luft. Gecko. So a couple. Venom. This one, Sabald says this one. The Tops Chode is really cool. You're going to get a Venom for 180. Which version? Which one are you going to get? Between the Venom and the Stroller. The Stroller is a cool looking knife, bro. That front flipper, snap. Boom. Just a chunk. Absolute chunk. I do love the design of this, though, too. Artisan Cutlery, bird mouse. Absolutely gorgeous. KDK, what do you do for a living? What's up? It's Hoffy. I laser mark high-end medical equipment. So like implants, titanium parts, 3D printed titanium spine parts, small batch where we have to make specific fixtures that'll hold them. So it's kind of a fun, artistic. I got some stickers and stuff too, Smocky Poo. But I didn't have tons of time. And I knew this was going to take a while. And I mean, going through all the stickers and stuff, we'll get to that. Probably end up doing it on Thursday. Plain titanium satin on the binge. Nice. It's a great knife. It's a great knife. Artisan Cutlery is really good. Ultimately, you take them Kubies out, or the KBs, that Artisan Cutlery. Something about the Baxter, I just really love this design. And that chunk of wood, look at that. Look at that. That's just nuts. It's so nice. I apologize. My voice
in the description
is shot. My voice is shot. The Baxter, though, that's definitely a top looker for me. And then this one, of course. This one, of course. The Gecko Customs Dune. Thomas says this one and the Venom. Nice bolster lock and button lock. Go either way with her. John Arden, Oregon. Hey, Donnie. So cool meeting you at the show. Try not to bug you about the small Ripley. They'll be here eventually. Paul says the Luft. Oh, he's answering Dan Stan. Yeah, Luft Baxter. And it's spelled BXTR. If you're looking it up, Dan Stan. Luft Baxter. And it's spelled BXTR. I had to comment. Come to find out you're 12 minutes behind. Yeah, it's happened to all of us, bud. It's happened to all of us. So there you are. Oh, so my coworker, Andy, has a nice little, Paul's the beard comb. Gotta love that beard comb. My buddy Andy made a little 3D print for me. You guys, we're gonna paint it up, but this is ridiculous. Are we ready? Who knew that a 2D image
At John in Oregon became a member.
Welcome to the gas station, John. Appreciate you very much. Thank you. A lot of fun stuff coming in the future. Hang out in the lives. I'm going to be doing a giveaway really soon. Dude, a 2D image from there into a full 3-dimensional EDC murder squirrel. That not the wildest thing ever, dude? Can you believe it? I mean, the drawing we did, it's only from here, but you can get 3D to happen. Thomas Connolly, the green KB Venom is a $468 knife. Thomas, shut up. Yeah, if you were to buy this at the show, it is $468. That is correct. That is correct. I can tell you I did not pay that for it. I did not pay that for it. I did give them money. I did give them money. But yeah, that's definitely a high price, high quality. KB is really doing some cool stuff They're making some wild things. Who did the modeling? It's awesome. I want to say I don't like the answer, but in certain cases, I think that it could be a good tool, but it was AI. KDK probably paid $250. Thomas, what are we doing here? Thomas, stop it. Thought you were a humble, cheap, poor man. I am. This is a facade, y'all. This is a facade. Oh shit. Here we are. You're like, yeah, you know how much, what's the retail on that one? The KB stroller is $360 in the DLC in this version. This is a $360. Let's not add the mat. Let's not. We're looking at this squirrel here. We're looking at this squirrel and we're cutting in to KC Knives Fast Channels Live. I need to end this up here. I respect everybody and he has his normal live. I don't like to jump on people's toes. KDK is really the wealthiest man in America. He likes to hang out with us masses to get a taste of reality. Okay, if I was the wealthiest, there were several. I didn't buy a Voodoo. I didn't buy a Ripley. Tell me this squirrel ain't rad, though. We're going to paint it. I'm going to paint it to match. But yeah, it was basically a 3D image made by a 2D image. So you basically plug a 2D image into the program and it just generates a 3D file. Did we remember to give you a patch, Trouble Bunny? I don't know. All my patches and stickers and stuff are still in a pile. I haven't gone through it. I'll check and find out. I wish I had my patches, but I don't. They don't exist. I'm never going to get them. I'm going to have to order them from somewhere else. Showing you all I got. Anytime someone says stash box, it's like, oh, and a simple and a thing you might not have known. The Bob Ross Squirrel Edition. Yeah, we'll paint it up. Sure you didn't. You'd be secretly using 1K plus knives, Dank. Do not do the math here. This does not add up. Don't. Stop. Just stop. Show Dong's Blade Show Haul. I'll show some of this. Boom. Hate Nate, Kenman, Grateful Dong, Magnus Sluts. Ho. Magnus Sluts. Ho. Here's Hate Night's haul. Look, Hate Nate got the same Gecko Dune, except for he got the full titanium. Full titanium Dune. Then he got the Ripley. This bad boy. The fork and spoon. That lighter cover. Nice little grab from Hate Nate. Cool Nuck. The Nuck is from Urban EDC. That was a gift from Hate Nate. Kane Miranda says the Gecko is the best. Look at the Gecko that Hate Nate got. Now his is titanium or full titanium, but notice how like mine has the bolster. So I got a DLC bolster and the micarta. And he got the titanium, but notice there's still a line where the bolster is. So it's like a titanium bolster and then a titanium scale, but it all lines up and looks like it's just nice match. Very cool. Yeah, that's the Gecko Customs. That's the same as the one that I got. That's this one right here. The Gecko Customs Dune button actuated bolster lock. Sell your KB knives on the secondary market so I can buy a window air conditioner. The one on the bottom of my bottom, that's this one is the Venom. That's the Venom. But yeah, the Gecko, the Gecko Dune is sick. The Ripley in that middle area is sick. The full titanium is cool, right? But you might not see it on there. It still has the bolster line because it does have the bolster lock on the other side. The scale one on the left one was very nicely machined. Indeed. Okay, let's look at dongs. Oh, here's Trish. You get 2 of those? What is that, the tag along? In there? Jeez. Spent some time over there, Trish. 3 knives. Here is the Fishhook Damascus Burning Stables Forge that Derek picked up. I like the Dune with the micarta too, Thomas. I was going to get the full tie, and then I was like, no. No. That one. Here is Dong's Hall. Look at that Berg blades on the left. Sick. Look at the fixed blade on the bottom. The Ashen. That thing's really cool too. Trish's Hall is nice. Kane Miranda. I'm 8 minutes back. Oh no. Sorry. Trish, 2 is 1 and 1 is none. Trish got the Chavez McCoy. Good looking stack from Grateful. What's this one right here again? This one? This one here is, these 2 were the gifts from Hate Nate. So that was the slip joint he got and the fixed blade he got. You guys saw my slip joint and fixed blade from Hate Nate. The Berg is awesome. Kicking myself for not getting one. Yeah, it's a beast. It's a beast. Ashtons are cool. I want one. No need for a scalpel, though. Yeah, but she cuts. Oh, it's Lishen. Because that's L. L-I-S-H-E-N. It kind of looks like an A. Tuya Voodoo. That's the Tuya Voodoo. Super cool. Super cool stuff. Oh, I'm sick. That sucks, guys. So, it was a great show. I'll probably go live tomorrow for a little bit. We can do some story time and stuff, and then the normal live on Thursday. Had an absolutely amazing time. KC is going right now, so I kind of feel bad. So I kind of want to get rolling, and you guys can go over and hang out with KC, listen to what he had to say about the show. He had a good time too, had his table, sold some good stuff. But it was a great trip. Highly recommended. Fantastic time. There's my haul. Love you all. Thanks for all the gift. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 gift knives. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I bought 9 knives. I was gifted 14 knives. Magnus Sluts. Oh, that's wild. I didn't even really think about that. Scalpel's an awesome box opener. Truth. Voodoo's definitely a grail. Yeah, the full tie diamond voodoo. I would love to get one of those when they come out. And they did say they were going to make some lefties. They did say they were going to make some lefties. Magnus Sluts for life. Magnus Sluts ho. Dude, if I didn't love you guys a ton, I love you way more now. Magnus Lutz ho. And that's everybody else too. But man, Hate Nate, thank you for all the gifts. Dom, thank you for the gift. Thanks for all the good times, the party, the great excellence that we had. Thank you, Trouble Bunny, as well, for this really bright Hank. Look at that. Wow. Tell me that doesn't look good, right? Thanks to KB Kubi for definitely taking care of me. We'll leave it at that. But again, I did give them some money. And they did really take care of it. Some KW also hooking it up. Big Idea taking care of me. Kansept Joyce taking care of me. Fun at the Kizer booth. This sweet, sweet gift from Kizer. Dude, Matt DLC Vanex. Perfect match, right? So I haven't had a chance to tell a lot of the stories and stuff from the trip. We will save that for the next time. Hanging out with Clayton was really good time too. It was awesome to be able to also put him with Derek, and then Derek loves to fish. When Derek found out that Clayton made a fish hook canister Damascus fixed blade, the ball started rolling. And he picked it up. Thank you, Clayton. But yeah, really fun time. KC the Knives Fast is alive right now. I'm kind of cutting into his. I always kind of try not to do that. And I love to be able to recommend other channels. We are a big family out here. And being part of it, I am honored. I'm absolutely honored. There is a link right there in the chat to the KC Knives Fast Live. Go over there, hang out, give him some love, see what he did at the show, what he picked up. I'm sure he's got some fun stories too. It was really great meeting everyone, hanging out with the folks, the Magnus Sluts. Hate Nate, thank you. Dong, thank you. Trouble Bunny, thank you. Dragoon, thank you. Joyce, Greg, thank you, thank you. Bill, thank you. My God. All the folks at Kizer and Neo, thank you. KB, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. The Venom. Sabal. Yeah, this is a wild sauce, dude. It's just gravy, baby. Look at that crystal. Look at it. Would you look at it? So many Hank makers in the community. I don't want to step on toes. But you want to make something, you make something. If someone wants to buy it from you, you're not stepping on toes. Don't even trip. Don't even trip. And the thing is you did a great job. Good material. This feels really soft on the black side. And then the show side, good stitching. No harm, no foul there. And I appreciate the gift. Very cool of you. But yeah, that's going to be it. I really need to rest. I need to go to the store and get some medicine and kind of take care of myself before it gets worse. Clayton, great finally getting to hang out with you and Kathy. I look forward to doing it again. Everyone go check out Burning Stables Forge. But yes, stay sharp, everyone. We'll see you over on KC's channel. And more stories and stuff from Atlanta. Videos are going to be popping up, just boom, boom, boom. I want to get going on them, get them out right away. I haven't been doing videos as much lately. I've been really busy with a lot of stuff, and I appreciate everyone's patience and understanding in my crazy, chaotic life. But yes, Trouble Bunny, put your logo on there. We'll be painting my logo up soon in 3 dimensions. So cool. Magnus Lutzo. Thank you, Thomas. Thank you, Dong. Thank you, Hate Nate. Top notch. Grateful Dong says it gives everyone a 3 gummy salute. One Moon Collective, thanks for popping in. I appreciate everyone. Great live, great knives, great community, great people. Love you all. Okay, thanks. Bye. Paul, you stay the whole time. Holy Paul. Paul. Honestly. Thank you all for really making my life significantly better in many ways. Thank you. I really appreciate you.